It's that time of the year for families to start thinking about summer plans, and that, of course, means summer camp, and that, of course, means the YMCA of San Diego County. They're kicking off its summer camp registration this week, offering a variety of adventures for kids of all ages. For more on that, I am joined by two very special people. Their communications director, of course, Dan Cruz, no stranger to KUSI viewers, and Hannah Lewis. Hannah, your title is?
Camp and Teens Director.
All right, so that makes you the star of this interview. Let's start with you. Tell us what's on the docket this summer.
Yeah, so we have summer camp programming running through our 14 different day camp branches and through our 3 overnight programs that we offer here in San Diego County. Families can expect kids to be making friends, feeling like they belong, learn different things between our amazing different programs that we have through our camp.
Camp for kids, especially for shy kids like myself, was always an intimidating experience until you get there.
Yeah.
And then once you get there, the fun just takes over. Can you speak to that a little bit about, it's just like socializing your dogs and cats. I mean, it's about socialization, is it not?
Absolutely. We pride ourselves on kids being able to make friends and feel like themselves. I was a previous camper in the YMCA, and I attribute everything I've ever learned for being a good friend, for learning how to lead, and to show compassion through my time at camp. And so that's all that we can aim for our kids when they meet our staff on their first day. We can see the nerves with them, and we do our very best to make sure they feel included by getting them engaged with friends and helping them find friends or folks from their own schools.
Dan, this is your life?
Well, I mean, I'm coming at it from the parents' perspective, right? I started getting text messages from friends and other parents, you know, even in January about summer camp registration and camp programs filling up fast. And, you know, what's the thing about the YMCA is we served over 12,000 San Diego youth last summer. And so 2 messages, right? A, if you're looking ahead, San Diego Unified School gets out earlier this year in May. So that's kind of, you're like, it's February. Why am I talking about summer camp right now? But then B, if you're not ready, the YMCA has a ton of resources for parents to walk in any of our 14 branches, and the variety of camps, I think, is what my kids found most impressive. Whether it's sports or reptiles, we have a Taylor Swift camp. We have so many camps where you're just hanging out at the beach all day.
I have to ask about that. What does the Taylor Swift camp entail, Hannah?
Obviously the Eras Tour. So, multiple branches run it a little bit differently. However, between making friendship bracelets and singing to the beat of their own tune with like learning all the T Swift songs, every day is like a new era of hers, I'm assuming. And then we end with a concert on the last day of camp. So.
And if you fall down, all you do is shake it off, right?
1,000%.
All right, but camp can be expensive. Talk about that a little bit as far as the affordability for families who at this time, where I mean, everybody's stretched the limit right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you're a parent, you're looking at $300 for a week of summer camp, and you're thinking, how am I going to afford that? Right now is all about saving your spot, planning your schedule. I think $60 deposit reserves your kid's place in camp. But the YMCA has tremendous resources and programs to help all San Diegans. And so when you think about our annual campaign, which is taking place all across the county right now, a lot of that money that's being raised supports those families with scholarships, with programs, so all kids can access summer camp. I mean, no kid wants to spend their summer inside, you know, playing video games. That seems cool. Kids want to be outside. They want to be making friends. They want to enjoy that sunshine. And we're here at the Y. We intentionally try to keep our camps affordable for San Diego families and have so many programs that try to help with scholarships and other child care support. So if you're watching this at home and you're thinking, hey, I can't afford the $300 for 2 weeks of camp, or, you know, whatever those price points might be, just know that the Y has programs. And if your friend or your neighbor or someone's fundraising for the YMCA, know that that money that they're fundraising for through our annual campaign is staying right here in the community to help kids in your neighborhood enjoy the benefits of a great summer.
Hannah, you get the last question.
Okay.
Share with us the story that you tell when you're out and about in the public and people are talking about the importance of the YMCA. What's the feel-good story that is your go-to story to share with people?
Oh, goodness.
Did I put you on the spot?
A little bit.
Well, I guess, you know, like, what's that signature moment that sticks out from your work experience?
Every time, I mean, honestly, every morning of summer camp is why I work here and why families should enroll their kids in camp. It's seeing kids called out by name by our staff and just acknowledging them and remembering them. Like, those are always like my first day of camp memories. I'll rewind a little bit, but like first day of camp for our returning families, like we remember our kids. And to be able to call them out by name, especially their families, like we are community. And camp is pretty special that way, just like all of our other Y programs, but camp's pretty special.
Well, moms and dads, all they care about is their kids and seeing their kids engaged. And there's something, that vibe, seeing an engaged kid in anything. I don't care, from violin to tiddlywinks, I don't care what it is. There's something special about that.
Every kid is special, and the YMCA makes them feel that way.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you both rolling in. Here's all the information. We're going to put this all up on our social media sites. Please consider the YMCA, because they consider you. And I have two special souls sitting next to me that can prove that on a daily basis.